Okay, so this is how SiPsHitch will function in the very basic of modes. And this mode is best used when you initially install SiPsHitch and you want to get used to the system. It's a very fast way to use the system. It provides you with alarms if you're going to get anywhere near an overstress limitation, and depending on how the system is set up, we'll also provide you with active tractor protection. Additionally, the data is always recorded for every tow that you do. However, the reports are not as comprehensive in this mode as they are in the full protection mode, which I'll show you in another video. So we'll go to turn the tractor on. The system will load up. You'll see the Aero Specialties screen to begin with. At this point in time, the tractor cannot be started if it is configured this way in the setup. And you'll see you have a red indicator around the key showing that the ignition is not available at this point in time until you press either the no tow or the start tow button. Will you be able to start the tractor? So if we're going to jump on the tractor and we're going to go to an aircraft to tow it, we would press no tow. You could press start tow if you wanted to select the aircraft at this point in time, but let's select no tow for now. This is a screen that allows you to operate the tractor with just the tow bar connected to the hitch, and that's all. Anything heavier than a tow bar is going to cause alarms and bells to go off. Once you're at the aircraft, prior to connecting the tow bar to the aircraft, you will then press new tow. And of course, the display is touchscreen as well as the buttons. If you are going to say push, say, a light jet or a twin piston, you would press that category of aircraft. It's going to remind you to check the landing gear for removal or installation of pins if required. It's going to ask you for a check. You would then press on the grey section or the button to confirm that you have checked the scissor links or pins that need removing. And then you're on the tow screen. At this point in time, you can connect the tow bar to the aircraft and you can start the tow. You will see when you're towing that there is a bar on the left-hand side that is showing normal towing situations. And if you are to continually increase this drawbar beyond normal situation, and mind you, the normal situation for a tow is typically around 20% of what the maximum drawbar pull is for that category of aircraft. If you get to within 80% of this 2000 drawbar pull in this case, you're going to get a warning, and the screen is actually going to change color to an orange color, or it's going to flash red. If you do nothing about that for 3 seconds, the warnings will continue. There is no warning on this particular model because I'm using a demonstration case, but you will have a very loud audible warning, and you will also have a strobe, so you cannot miss the fact that there is a potential overstress about to occur. If you did nothing for 3 seconds when you're in this situation, then the system will go into an overstress, and it'll also reduce the power on the tractor if this is selected at the setup. The alarms will continue. If you were to reach 100% of that drawbar pull immediately, the tractor will reduce power and the alarms will activate. You will then go into a stop tow screen, which will then ask you to check the shear pin and the aircraft, make sure that everything is okay. Typically, this has occurred either because of an abusive tow, or the brakes are still activated, or the brakes are dragging on the aircraft, or the aircraft is chocked. Or you're using a tractor which is extremely powerful and possibly a little large for this particular type of aircraft, and you've been a little bit heavy-handed on the accelerator. At this point in time, you can stop the alarms and the warnings by pressing the clear screen, and you will be back to the normal screen again and be able to tow as per normal. All of this data is being recorded on the USB. It is raw data. As I mentioned, in this basic format, this raw data is always recorded. However, the reports are very basic that you are able to achieve while in this basic mode. But that is the basic mode. At the end of the tow, once you had disconnected the tow bar, you will then press end tow. This is flashing to remind you that you probably ended the tow, and if it's not sensing any stress for 30 seconds, it will flash. End tow. Now you can drive the tractor away, put it back to base. If you want to go for a new tow, you can press new tow. And then you can select another aircraft. Heavy airliner, for example. Again, the warning, you can either press the grey bar or you can press the button. And you are now back at that tow screen. That's the simple and basic operation of the basic system. You can go back to the main screen and we'll turn the tractor off. Simple as that.